Thank you for the lift, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Ta-ta!
Welcome to the lower city, where Baldur's Gate truly comes alive.
I made it back. I'm here. Thank the gods. Thank the gods.
God's damned hypocrite! The Blade of Frontiers, all pomp and empty oaths. The Sword Coast's most dashing fraud. I trusted you. I believed in you.
Florrick, what are you on about? What is this?
Lady Mizora told me everything. How you slaughtered your own father. How you crave his power. I thought you were going to save him. But you abused his current state to get rid of him. You mean to make the city bow to you, and you alone.
That meddling ghoul. Florrick,
Save it. My duty is to Baldur's Gate, and it holds no place for Ravengard's treacherous spawn.
You remember the stories of Elturel's fall. The city was dragged into the hells at Zariel's behest, and Ravengard along with it.
Florrick, I am my father's son. You know me. Will you really trust the word of a devil over mine? I swear I did everything I could to save him. I swear it by all I hold dear.
At ease. By the living gods, I believe you. What darkness has fallen upon us? Wyll, there's something you must know. I should have told you sooner, but I'd hoped somehow your father would return to us. He knew about the Absolute. I thought little of it at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult were successful in raising an army, Baldur's Gate would be doomed. Before the Absolutists abducted him, he told me that should he fall, I must seek you out and give you this message. Your father trained you in the ways of great champions. You are to use those lessons to wake the worm under the city. He is oath-bound to answer your call and come to our aid. A bronze dragon, yes. He sleeps beneath us even now, awaiting a hero to rouse him. The worm goes by many names. Ansur, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate. He promised Balduran he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened, but just the once. Since then, the city faced countless threats, but the Baldurians overcame them all. There was never any need to call upon the worm, but this time, things are different. This is the greatest threat Baldur's Gate ever faced. Your father was right. We need Ansur's help. With him gone, the worm's awakening now falls to you. Take this. The Legend of Ansur, an ancient epic, ill-remembered, dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you.
Baldur's Gate stands on the brink of the abyss. Let's awaken the worm and take back the city.
Ravengard's blood courses through your veins. Your father would be proud. I will go and assemble any allies I can find. When the battle horns call, we'll stand ready. Unleash the worm, Wyll. Let his tempest swallow the Absolute and its allies. Good luck.
Curse that rotten devil and her forked tongue, trying to set Florrick against me. She's a damnable inferno of chaos. What matters now is that Florrick saw sense, and we know our path forward. We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. Go on, read the Legend of Ansur. Then we can plan our next steps.
The path to Ansur needs a true hero spark. Would they accept a morally questionable hero spark?
I'm here for you, always. It's not just a legend, it's a history. Consider this. To Wormway 'neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wormway. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Worm's eye shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Ansur was Balduran's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the Dead Three's chosen raised the city.
The lava elemental looks at you placidly. For the first time since you've had your infernal heat, you've met something even hotter than you. The elemental stares back. It is not an invitation. You sense an unfathomable depth behind the shifting crevices of its face. A pleasant heat passes through you. The lava elemental stares back at you as your eyelashes start to singe. You realize this is what it's been like for people facing your infernal heat. The lava elemental looks at you placidly, near unfathomable heat beating against your face.
How can I help you? What would you like to know? Interesting choice. If I didn't know better, I'd think you might have the Necromancy of Thay in your possession. I'd advise tremendous care with the Tharkiat Codex. The cost of unlocking its mysteries is onerous. You've heard about the Red Knight, I trust? Devout strategist made exarch of Tempest. This treaty is a compilation of her own design, kept here on the material plane for the benefit of us mortals. Quite rare. Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
Simple.
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the Codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it. As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
Mistra wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
Something on your mind?
You know exactly what's on my mind.
So, you talked to Florrick, the city's most loyal servant, positively outraged to hear how Wyll failed his father. Tell me, darling, how is she? Glower all you want. I was merely laying the path to Wyll's success. With the Duke gone, someone will need to step up in his absence. A man with the spirit of a dragon. His only son, perhaps.
Rest does not come easy tonight. Your mind considers one future after another, teasing apart the possibilities. Should you face Cazador? Should you run? And what of his ritual, Ascension? How can you turn that to your advantage? You're weighing up your prospects when a faint noise jerks you alert. There's someone in the dark.
Shit.
Peace, brother. We're just here to take you home.
Refuse. But thou shalt obey me in all things.
It seems Patras'es was right. The rules no longer apply to our dear brother.
Don't matter. The Master needs all 7 of us for the ritual. The Master said bring you home. So you're coming home.
The Master said you might offer to come willing, but his orders were very specific.
The Master told us to take you alive. As broken as possible, but alive.
I'll take Astarion to the Master. The rest of you, deal with the witnesses.
Astarion back to Cazador.
We'd be fools to go after Cazador before sunrise. For now, let's get some rest.
A familiar stink fills your nostrils. You're back in the kennel, where you spent 10 days, being tortured by Cazador's sadistic servant, Godey.
Nasty little runaway. But you always find your way back to Godey. If I had my way, I'd saw off your legs. That'd put a stop to your wandering. But the Master says no. Says he needs all of your blood on the inside for the mass. But he needs you obedient too. No barking, no biting, no struggling. A well-behaved little doggy. You think you're free? Then let's tighten your chain.
All that you've seen since the crash, all the wonders and horrors suddenly seem inconsequential. Only one thing matters. Cazador, your master, your lord, your creator. His will tightens around you once again, and it is as if you never escaped him. Cazador's presence rises in your mind, a towering red wave that seems capable of drowning the world. But it crashes against the wall of sheer willpower you have erected, and breaks. He has no hold on you.
Impossible! You're a spawn! Know your place!
The Szaar signet ring. I've never seen it up close. There's even some chicken scratch inscription on here. In God knows what language. Though I have seen it somewhere before.
Fucking hell! Those goons came into our territory, our camp, and took our friend. And I just let it happen. I couldn't stop them. What the fuck am I good for if not that? Ah!
Bested by simple vampire spawn. Our companions snatched like a rattle from a babe. Astarion's fate depends on us. Given our resounding failure to protect him in the first place, I'm not sure I fancy his chances.
We'd be fools to retaliate against Cazador by night. But we shouldn't wait long past morning. I doubt the homecoming he plans for Astarion is a happy one.
An infestation of vampire spawn. That's just about the last thing I wanted to wake up to. We thwarted their efforts to seize Astarion, at least.
Damn it all. The spawn got exactly what they came for. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to fight back. Get your gear in order and rest up. We've got an undead elf to go rescue.
Necrotic magic, an old favorite of Cazador's. Best not get too close.
The door to Cazador's ballroom, where he hosted his most hedonistic nights. You've never seen it closed, let alone locked before. The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small, round hollow engraved with the Szaar family crest. It's written in archaic Kozakuran, a rare version of an already obscure language. The palace is full of inscriptions like this. Cazador always forbade you from learning the language, but you have picked up a few words. You can make out enough to recognize an incantation, but the specifics elude you.
Master Astarion, what are you doing here? Why aren't you downstairs? The doors have already been sealed. The ritual is about to begin. It's too late. Godey has sealed the doors and will not open them until the ritual is complete.
You remember the ill-tempered skeleton Godey, though you may wish to forget him. Officially, he was keeper of the palace's kennels, but you knew him as Cazador's muscle, beating you when the master didn't want to do it himself.
Oh, the master will be so angry with you. He will do such terrible, terrible things to you. I'm wasting time talking to a damned man. There is too much to do, too much to prepare.
I wouldn't touch that door. I can feel the death magic from here.
I feel so drained. There's necrotic magic at work here. You owe me. What in the hell's is happening here? I entertained our guests here until Cazador appeared and took them away. But I never saw anything like this. Whatever happened to that girl, it wasn't good. I know this Kozakuran. It's the same dusty old language on the Szaar signet ring. The dormitory. This is where the spawn were kept. When we were getting neither the carrot nor the stick.
Whatever killed this werewolf burned it up from the inside. Its throat and innards are more liquid than solid. The door remains sealed, with naught to see but strange writing and a small hollow. Looking closer, you recognize the writing. It's the same Kozakuran script from the dictionary you found. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door swings open.
Runaway spawn! The Master's scent is all over you. We bring you to him. We get his favor.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Enjoying party, drinking, talking. Work, counting house, who controls what? Wanted names of senior staff, families, any scandals, secrets. Wolves arrived when our host left, slaughtered us. West Door took most beautiful people away, never saw again. Politicians, minor nobles, fist officers, all sorts. Information, asked so many questions. Power structures in city, weaknesses, who he needed to control. Sterlach, senior clerk in counting house. Enjoying party, drinking, talking.
In all your years living in the palace, this is the first time you've ever seen this antiquated elevator. This was Cazador's private wing. No one was ever permitted in here but him, and the poor souls you brought him to feed on. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years, but it seems to be in good working order.
The place is remarkably well kept, as underground layers go.
What is it about this place? I know we shouldn't let down our guard, but I feel like I could drift off and never wake up.
What in the hells? I never knew any of this was here.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air. On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in its bony jaws. The skull's empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent. This skull is all that remains of the vampire Velios. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric existence. Velioth's first lesson is always to dominate. Allow none to be your equal. Velioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Velioth drained his friend dry. Velioth's second lesson is that power comes from solitude. To share with others is to be weak, and to be weak is to fail and die. Velioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement because he failed. Velioth's third lesson is to act not in haste. A near immortal has time to plan, time to act only when others will pay the price of action. Velioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laughed. Velioth recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Velioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours. Velioth is no more.
Even his precious rules. Thousands of names. This couldn't be part of the ritual, could it? Guilds, nobles, politicians. If he controlled even a fraction of these, the city could be his, and no one would ever know.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air. Approaching the cells, you're met by hollow faces and eyes reluctant to meet your gaze. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
You. I know you.
The last time you heard this voice, it was singing drunkenly, whispering sweetly, then sighing with pleasure. One of your conquests claimed for Cazador. He should have been consumed long ago.
I recognize that voice. You were in the Blushing Mermaid.
It's your fault. You stole my life. You stole my death. You smiled and joked and got me drunk. You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue. I want to hear you say it again. Say my name.
Among the scars on his face is one you recognize. It's identical to one of the runes carved into your back.
He called me darling, desire, delicious. But nothing sounded so sweet as the way he said, Sebastian.
Sebastian.
You still make it sound so beautiful. You were my first. And my last. You brought me to this hell. Abandoned me. How long has it been? My family. My friends. You took them from me. You took everything from me.
That scar. Cazador did that to you. He bound you to the Black Mass. I'm here to kill Cazador.
Kill that monster? You can't. It's impossible.
Tell me where he is, and I swear I'll end him.
The Grand Chamber. His staff controls everything. If you can get it, maybe you can free us. Hurry. Please.
I know. Just try to hold on, all right? Hey, you! It's you, isn't it? I remember that stupid hair.
Behind the glowing eyes and pallid skin, you recognize the faces of the children you took from the Gur Hunters' camp on Cazador's orders.
You better watch out. Our parents will be here soon. And when they find you, they'll...
You know that pain well. She's feeling the same hunger that's plagued you for 200 years.
What? What are you looking at? As if you care. You're the one that did this to us. You're the one that took us and offered us up to be Cazador's spawns. But did you have to kidnap us? We were supposed to be hunters. We spent our whole lives training, studying. You were the one we were supposed to kill. Now we're no better than you. Worse. At least you get to roam free. My parents. I wonder how they're doing. I know. We thought we'd figured it out at first. We could just stake ourselves with sharp twigs from the gutter and be done with it. But it's harder than it looks, even when we managed it. All it did was paralyze us. We tried twice each, just to be sure. Hey, come back! Don't leave us here!
I'm here for you, always.
Can it be? Is this our prodigal son standing before us? And this is how you present yourself to me? Some ragged traveler? Have you fallen so low without me? And after you abandoned us? You should be begging forgiveness, child! You owe me everything, you fetid little rat! I gave you this immortal gift. I made you part of our great purpose, part of something grander than you could ever be alone. I shaped you into what you are. Without me, you are less than nothing. Why do you insist on such grand notions, so far removed from reality? Even if you can resist my words, you are still mine, boy. Now, it is time for you to join the others and complete our destiny. Nay, child. I shall be reborn. I shall emerge more powerful than any of our kind has ever been. And you will serve your purpose. You were never more than a means to an end. And the end is nigh. All those souls you brought me, all linked through those lines I carved on your back, all linked through your blood.
Your body locks, but it moves no further. You can feel Cazador trying to control you, but you fight the magic to a standstill.
Even now, you resist? Very well, but you will not stop my ascent. Ecce Dominus!
There he lies, your tormentor. The one who's haunted your nightmares for centuries. If you let him regenerate, he's sure to come after you again.
Get your hands off me, worm! Put it away, boy! You do not know what you are doing! Ha! I would embrace oblivion before I give you that satisfaction. You would never. I have given you so much. I snatched you from the jaws of death and gave you eternity for hell's sake. I saved you. No, you misunderstand, boy. I did that for you because I could not see you suffer. My child, please, have mercy. You think me a fool? That I would allow anyone to usurp me, speak the words, and ascend in my place? The runes I carved into your flesh bind you and all 7,000 souls to the ritual. Complete it, and those bearing the scars will be sacrificed, you included.
You can see from the glee in his face that he's telling the truth, and he thinks you have no way forward. But then again, he didn't say whom the scars had to be carved into.
No, you do not have the skill. Your knife will slip. You will misremember a rune, a single mistake, and you will be consumed!
Hells.
I see your scars in full view.
Your minds join and your two selves become one. You can feel the knife in your hand, but also see the scars on your back. If you complete this ritual, there will be no atonement. 7,000 of your own kind dead by your hand. All but Cazador yourself.
What are you doing? Don't!
No! No!
The link between your minds fades, and you're left looking at the fresh runes. Let's hope you copied them accurately.
Ungrateful child! Wretched child!
Astarion, please. No power is worth these prisoners' torment.
No! Do not do this! Please!
Ecce Dominus! Has animas offero in sacrificio!
The prisoner's power start to flow through you, racing through your veins, even as their screams ring in your ears.
No! Brother, please!
Nunc volo potestantem quam policitus es mihi!
Since you can remember, the gnawing pain in your stomach is gone. You can feel new strength in your body and new power at your fingertips.
Hells. They deserved better. They deserved a chance. Tell me, Astarion, was the power worth their sacrifice?
You stand, relishing the silence. You can hear nothing but the drip of blood and the pounding of your newly reborn heart.
Thousands were sacrificed and the servant become lord. I'm sure you're quite pleased with yourself.
And? Is it everything you hoped it would be? Maybe. Maybe not. But it is what it is. I'll stand by you until our mission is done. But I may not stick around long enough to see what you do with all this new power.
So you're free of your hunger? Free from any lingering fear of the sun? But all those lives you sacrificed, Astarion. I'm not sure I'll forget their final screams anytime soon.
It is said vampires only make a show of feeling, that their only true emotion is hunger. But those screams sounded real enough. 7,000 souls, Astarion. That is all it costs to inherit your master's power. His position. His very fine palace. Know that when all of this is done, I plan on being a very nosy neighbor. I believe you. In this very moment, at least. But you might live long enough to forget your promises. The meaning of hunger, pain, and fear. Do not force the people of this city to remind you. As you reminded Cazador.
I sense the difference in you already. You seem sharper, leaner, hungrier. I quite like it.
I had hoped to avoid this path. I had hoped you would choose the better road. A fool I was to ever hope a beast like you could be saved. And when the city is saved, can you give up this power? Or do you look for the next battle, the next conquest? Perhaps today your intentions are good, perhaps. But power twists people, corrupts people, convinces them to do terrible things for a greater good. We do not wait for that to happen. We destroy evil here, today.
Over here. While they're distracted.
What's this I smell? Rotted eggs, clotted blood, and the overwhelming tang of sour cabbage. I expected worse. Much worse.
Ah, a friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well? I don't know if I should say. It's very exclusive. Oh, go on then, I'll tell you. It's an underground party at a place called The Palace. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes. Looks a bit like you, actually. It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel. Now that you mention it, he didn't eat much at dinner last night. Didn't eat anything at all, just pushed the food around his plate. I know the mermaid's food is an acquired taste, but you'd think he'd at least have tried it. I bet he was nervous. He seemed really keen. He was so enthusiastic. I don't understand why he hasn't shown up. Now you mention it, he brought his own wine with him to the mermaid last night. Strange smell it had, kind of metallic. You know what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chionthar, as they say. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
It's me. The ritual gave me back my reflection. After all these years. Hello again. Gods, I missed you.
Oh, yeah? Remember?
It speaks a feline dialect called Mriar. It wants to know if you're its mother.
Yes?
I'm here for you, always. My favorite subject.
Let's keep you safe.
My God, is that Fitz?
Karlach Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it?
Fitz! If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Where the hells have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago?
Neverwinter? Who told you that?
Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice.
Ha! That prick, but... Never mind that. Look at you. The years have been good to you.
I won't lie. They have.
Well, go on, girl. Tell me everything.
First thing first, you saw the news, didn't you? About Archduke Gortash.
Right? Oh, I'm sure the fox will make a great duke of the hen house.
I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way. We've been together 8 years now. And Karlach, we've a little one on the way.
Fitz! That's incredible! Congratulations! Mum life, huh? You're going to be incredible.
Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one. In a few months. Are the two of you together?
Ew, no. Just mates. Very good mates.
Oh, that's lovely. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you, Fitz. I'd love to come have dinner with you and Gregor. We're in the city on some urgent business, but can I come find you when it's all settled?
I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock. Great to have you back, Karlach.
Hope that wasn't a lie. I hope we do get to meet up with Fitz when this is all over. First step, save the city. Then, save myself. And last but not least, dinner with an old friend. What more could you ask for?
You're not allowed to play here. It's not respectful.
My folks are buried here. I'd love to pay them a visit. Here lie Pluck and Karlach Cliffgate. My parents. Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad. Sorry I haven't visited. I've been away. But I'm back now,
And I brought friends. I miss you so much. But I'm happy and getting up to some really important shit. Maybe you can see for yourselves. I don't know. You're with me here. Anyway. Taters. I was a teenager when Mum passed. Bad fever. A good healer could have saved her, but she slipped away before we found one who'd take our gold. Dad went a few years later. He was on an errand for work, traveling the Risen Road. His cart overturned and caught him just so. I was on my own after that. Fell in with Gortash not long after. If my folks had been alive, they would have sniffed him out straight away. But they weren't. Mum used to say there was no such thing as death, that there was only change. Dad thought that was a load of woo, that gone meant gone unless you'd struck a deal with one of the gods. Said he had better things to do in life than beg favors off immortals. I'm not sure what I believe. Something to look forward to. Bit morbid, but true all the same.
You do not have an appointment. Yet you seek an audience with Mystic Carrion. I sent you to like to wander the boundaries between life and death. You have read the Necromancy of Thay. Tell me, what brings one of such power into the presence of Mystic Carrion? That depends on what torments you. Love, vengeance, regret. The dead can be put to all sorts of purposes in the hands of one adept at their manipulation. I am a spirit medium. One who wanders the hazy boundaries of mortality, bearing the intentions of the living and the knowledge of the dead. You possess some aptitude in that regard, but I'm afraid you aren't of the caliber required to be one of my regular clients. Is that so? Yes, I see. A brief and superficial incantation cast by only the crudest of magicians. No customer of mine would ever settle for such parlor tricks, nor would they pay for them. If that is the sum of your curiosity, then I'm afraid we have nothing more to discuss. In this life, at least. The painter. Yes, I remember. He wanted to contact a tormented spirit. I gave him exactly what he desired, and for a pittance, given the complexity of his request. His inability to follow simple instructions is hardly my fault. If he wanted his safety guaranteed, that would have cost him extra. My clients are guaranteed absolute privacy in their consultations with myself and my spirits. I assume you came to me seeking an exorcism? I can provide you with the means to perform such a ceremony, but you understand, this is my livelihood. First, you must do something for me. Do not worry. It is of an earthly nature. It regards a conduit of mine, Thrombo, who has recently deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrombo's body to me, then I will give you what you need to cleanse Oscar of his spectral interloper. It's quite simple. He resented having to work for a living. The undead can be rather lazy in that regard. He was always a simple, contented creature, a beggar to the bone. Perhaps he has forgotten how ungenerous the world can be, or simply prefers to live in the gutter. If he does not value the gift I gave in reanimating that wretched flesh of his, then I will take it back. It is my property, not his. Had I thought you were the type to shout his name from the rooftops, I would never have offered you the job. Thrombo is not alone in his ingratitude. He has led others in my service astray. 3 of them, beggars and zombies alike. The others lack even Thrombo's modicum of intelligence. It should be no great task to wring his location from one of them. Then the Torch of Evocation is yours to use. Use it to destroy the painting of his self-destructive lover, and her spirit will be forced to vacate his body. I hope he is grateful for the price you paid to help him. Generosity like yours should never go unrewarded.
I can feel the energy coming from that portrait. Necromantic magic.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first, then you can hit me.
Your divine power focuses on the beggar, revealing the magic that sustains him. This man is a corpse, a zombie.
Tried that once. They took the gold and hit me anyway. Better this way. I still leave with gold in my pockets. So, you having a go or not? Then move! Let someone else have a go! Back for more? I don't mind, so long as you're paying. Carrion sent you. Shit. Don't think about trying anything. I'll fight back. I suppose that's all right. Thrombo's more of a talker than I am. Thrombo was going to get us a boat, but I haven't heard from him since. He must be somewhere near the water. I just hope he didn't drown.
You hand over everything you've got.
Do I hear music? I reckon there wasn't much merrymaking in the hells.
You reckon right. Maybe for the best, though.
My singing is worse than demonic screeching.
Perhaps your talent lies in dancing instead.
Come out, sister. I will find you.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form, the same that tainted Mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of his runaway servants.
Sister always hides from me. She likes to play. No, not him. He isn't allowed to play. Swumbo said he can't find us. Swumbo said not to tell anyone where we went. You were playing too? You must be nice. Like Swumbo. He told me what to do, but he said it very quickly. I didn't understand. All I remember is down the stairs, across the sand, down the stairs, across the sand. Down the stairs, across the sand, down the stairs, across the sand.
Here! What you doing? Get them sausage fingers off my crate! Yeah, well, no. I dug in, see? Looking for trinkets. Found them too. And I found them first, so you can find your own bleeding grave to rob. Yeah? Well, you can... Wait. What? It's full of gold. Why don't you want it? Curse? There ain't no... Is there? Hells? Well, if there is... Old Rummy swore he was cursed till the day that Taras stepped on him. No haul's worth that. To hell's with the crate, and to hell's with you!
M. Kerwin, treasured.
Kerwin? Oh, from the courier's note. Something about settling a debt with 9 fingers and...
Ah, a cozy little spot, isn't it? These 4 walls have witnessed greater alchemical triumphs than the keep of Erngarth Durand. And now that you're here, the crown jewel of my research is soon to be faceted. All you have to do is drink Formula Gruner. Not even for the betterment of the alchemical arts the realm over. Not even for that. When you first entered this home, you saw the incredible latent power within your blood exposed in all its nuances. Formula Gruner will unleash that power within you. Risky, but, safe.
I can probably handle a little fire, but I'm not sure about the rest of you.
Well, yes, Formulae Arcu through Fruac were spectacular failures. But Gruner is different. Believe me.
Happy days.
The softest touch. Yes. Arms for the poor.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form, the same that tainted Mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of his runaway servants.
Anything you can spare for a humble beggar? Trouble? Is he in trouble? You do seem the honest type. I can always tell.
Frumbo had a plan. He was going to find us an abandoned house. Somewhere to hide away from Carrion.
I'm afraid of nothing more to tell you. Don't forget to check under the bed.
Leave me be! What are you doing in here?
The man's stench is unmistakable. Death, decay, despair. This must be Thrumbo, the runaway Mystic Carrion was so eager for you to retrieve.
This is my spot! Go on, find your own! Mystic Carrion? You're working for him? Oh no. No. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him. He's the one you should be after, not me. Not by choice. Me and my friends, we were beggars. Used to sleep down near the docks when the Fists were on patrol. Carrion found us down there. He murdered us. Made us like this. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I look back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed. If I knew that, I'd have tried to kill him myself. I know this is gonna sound strange, but I've been watching him, trying to figure it out, and I think he's a mummy lord. He as good as told me so himself. After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread. Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know. I'm not sure, but in the house, beneath Carrion's salon, there's a chamber. He never lets anyone down there, so it must be hiding something important. Perhaps it's there. But be careful.
If you return to Carrion, he'll know you spoke to me. Make sure he doesn't see or smell you. He'll turn you into one of us, and he'll know I sent you. I don't want to die like Talis did. I want to live. Well, you know what I mean. You came back. Please, tell me you found a way to destroy Mystic Carrion. Then please, hurry.
That might be worth a look. Hardly a challenge. I don't know what's happening with that body, but it looks very creative. He stashed his canopic jar inside a zombie? The clever boy. It's mine now. Ooh, this jar feels almost comforting. I bet it's full of death magic.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Beggar, vagrant, scum. My name was Taran. Tumbled down long ago. No home now. Carrion offered shelter, safety. I was desperate. Carrion. Mystic Carrion. Medium. Monster. Liar. Promised better life, given only death. Bled, hollow, empty, alive, was still alive. A ritual, jars hidden in flesh. I failed. Died too quickly. You came back. Please, tell me you found a way to destroy Mystic Carrion. What? His rotten heart was inside of me this whole time. Get it out. I have to get it out.
That stupid jar.
That slimy bastard. He hid it in me the whole time. Please, take that foul thing and grind it to dust. You did? Then what are you waiting for? You must destroy the rest of him. Put that monster in the grave where he belongs.
That's it. Now he's dead. Again.
You did it. He's gone. He's really gone. I don't know how to thank you. We can finally be free. Here, please take this. I think it's valuable. And I won't need it. Not now Carrion's gone. Yes. I think I'll pick up where Carrion left off. A city like this needs a medium.
A toast to your kindness and to Carrion rotting in his grave. A home at last. This calls for a toast. Now where did that old miser keep the wine?
My kind-hearted friend. What can I do for you?
I will get a bedroom of my own now. I can keep lovely things in it for when Sister can visit.
Think Carrion's corpse would make a good punching bag? I'll make sure no one harms us again. Keep training. Keep fighting.
Time to rest. Never work again.
Well, hello, beautiful. If only it was fresh.
Master gone. Thrumbo back. Hunger. 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 Mystic Carrion no more. Thrumbo in charge. Better. Much better.
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Balduran, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall, the earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the grand worm, deep in slumber, awaiting a true hero's advent, should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
Poetic nonsense. There is no worm and no savior.
Whatever magic allows this statue to speak, it lies beyond your grasp.
Ancient Ansur, hear me. A champion is proclaimed. The test begins. Let your judgment follow.
A bronze dragon and an elf. A powerful alliance for sure. Balduran and his winged friend, looking out over the city they founded. Balduran sails off into the sunset, leaving the dragon to look after the city. Lazy git.
A bronze dragon and an elf sailor. Could this be Balduran? What a grand sight. Balduran and his dragon friend looking over the city. Balduran left his city in good hands, or so he thought. Odd that the histories make no mention of this dragon.
This place is astonishing. A bard's legend made real.
Thought this place was just a legend. Tall tales just keep coming true.
Two centuries walking the streets, and I never knew this was under them. What other wonders have I missed?
Face my tests. Prove your worth. A good leader has the insight to find good counsel. As a war reaches its end, there is one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Find him and strike him down.
Tennis, get down here!
The solution's plain as the high moors in midsummer. Let's chat. I'm here for you. Always. Yes, Swelto's ethic of war would lead to endless conflict. No city could survive it. Swelto is the one you should strike.
Is that a lance sport set? It was never really my game.
Prove your strategic wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. Are you a commander of armies, or a shivering pawn? Fodder for cleverer minds.
I'm afraid I have little experience with lance sport, let alone the command of soldiers.
May you always crush the wicked, be they pawn, knight, or monarch. Proceed. A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch, withstand the elements, prove your courage. Art. A true champion knows justice and eliminates those who stand in its way. Restore the balance of justice.
Justice. No pardon without repentance, and no penalty without mercy. The right path often lies between the extremes. Wise indeed, though I can't take credit. It was my father who taught me the ways of the just.
The apple. The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny apple from a cart in an open-air market. You know this market, the Wide. You pilfered a trinket or two from it in your day. The child. A red-haired man is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin. Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched. The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation with a dark-haired woman. She wears a cloak with an unusual symbol on it, tally marks totaling the number 9. The theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact. It's an astrolabe of entrapment. It could hold a dozen djinn within it, perhaps even more. The chase. A red-haired man is depicted running through the city streets, a flaming fist officer chasing just behind. A cloaked woman, hair dark as a raven, looks on from a safe distance. The judgment. A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, orders a red-haired man to the gallows. A shiny apple rests on the ground nearby.
There's a darkness surrounding it. I can't do anything while it's there.
The hanging. A red-haired man is depicted hanging from a gallows as a crowd looks on. You notice a child in the crowd, a falling tear leaving a trail on his cheek. Freedom. A red-haired man walks the streets of Baldur's Gate, clad in a billowing cloak. You catch a glimpse of a sly smile beneath his hood, and a golden coin in his hand.
A thief walks free. Is this truly justice?
The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him.
You banished the dishonorable judge and applied lex talionis, the principle of the sentence being proportional to the crime. You are a paragon of justice. Proceed. With courage does the hero march. Fettered by the taxing chains of fear, a stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose. Guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, the undenied conclusion. With justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water. With strategy does the hero scheme. A cunning mind, 100 steps ahead, your allies close, your rivals stunned in dread. Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero, seize your fate, and rise, great worm, heart of the gate.
So, the great dragon's naught but bones. Some help that'll be.
The dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worm's.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Ansur binds you despite your best efforts. Yet thought flows effortlessly between you. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brak, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prison, then in you. Calm, curious, and detached.
Balduran, your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened.
Ansur, it's been too long.
Baldur? No, I don't believe it.
A name I once answered to. A name I did not expect to hear again. Least of all from the mouth of an old friend.
Friend. Yes. And more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough?
Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice.
You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Balduran fallen?
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur.
Enough! I gave you everything, Balduran. And you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roared. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness Balduran. The final tempest has come. This time, you will not escape it. Balduran, what have you done?
Ansur. I never thought I'd see him again. My past is past. I concealed nothing from you. I simply left out the details that were not pertinent to our cause. But it seems you are interested in them. I killed Ansur out of necessity. For the crime of being an illithid, he would have killed me first. It was Ansur who found me. Ansur who pulled me from the brain's domination. Ansur who brought me home. He sought to cure me of my sickness, called on every healer he could find, nearly broke his spirit in the attempt. But he failed to understand. I wanted no healing. I was not sick. Stelmane's death was not my fault. Ansur's death was born of necessity. And make no mistake, I grieved them both. Ansur, in particular. Even after he had exhausted all possibility of reversing my condition, he still clung to hope. I tried to convince him of my reality. I was on the cusp of greatness beyond my wildest dreams. But all he could see was a mind flayer. He came to me as I slept, a mercy killing in his mind. I saw the tears. I felt his grief. I had no choice but to kill him first. It was an act of self-preservation. I am glad you see it that way. While the past is beyond my influence,
The present is not. It is time we move on. 2 nether stones remain in the hands of the Chosen. We must find them before we confront the Brain.
Ansur is dead. There will be no great tempest roaring through the skies, no dragon redeemer to save us. What hope then for Baldur's Gate? Without the Great Worm's aid, is the city doomed to fall?
You braved the Worm's lair, seeking a savior. Yet it was you, all of you, who vanquished the undead abomination which Ansur became. You are more powerful than you understand. It is you who are the Tempest. It is you who are the heart of the gate.
Hate to say it, Wyll, but I agree with the Mind Flayer. Baldur's Gate doesn't need a dragon. It needs you.
You're right. We are the warriors who'll slay the Absolute. We are the guardians who'll defend this fair city. The Brain will fall, and the people will hail us as champions. I could even claim my father's own ducal title and carry his banner after this. Grand Duke Wyll Ravengard, Marshal of the Flaming Fist, the city's truest defender.
Take it from me. People might take one look at you and start running their mouths. But you don't need them. You can do this.
The Absolute's end would be the guarantee. Devilish visage be damned. If I were to call myself Grand Duke, no patriarch would deny the claim. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. These were the lessons my father taught me. Baldur's Gate is my home, and I am its servant. I will be relentless in my pursuit of the greatest good. The Blade of Frontiers is no more. I will be Wyll Ravengard, son of Baldur, proud Duke of Baldur's Gate.
Grand Duke Ravengard!
Wyll's courage and enthusiasm warms the air. With him at your side, the road ahead doesn't look so insurmountable.
Well, well. You making a curtsy out of me yet, Grand Duke Wyll Ravengard?
Ah, forget the curtsy. I'd rather a cheap brown ale and a hunk of fresh venison. You in?
You're speaking my language.
Not at all. You hunt the deer, I'll scrounge up the ale. Prepare your belly for a roast a la Ravengard. Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I assume cooking duties, just the once.
Grand Duke Wyll Ravengard. Has a ring to it, doesn't it? I can't think of a better caretaker for the gate.
Grand Duke, is it? Oh. I'd follow Wyll into battle, sure enough. But politics... I think I am perhaps too faint of heart.
A noble chant, is it not? Hail Wyll, Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate!
What do you mean, Boo? Of course the people have voted for Wyll. I think.
There's heroism to be found in politics. I'm sure Wyll will find it. Somewhere.
It is good to have friends in high places. We should keep the future Grand Duke Ravengard close.
Seems like Wyll's a Grand Duke to be. I hope he remembers us little people after he's ascended.
The Helm of Balduran.
The worm's tempest and his roar hurtle through you. Ansur's essence still lives within the helm, instilling you with power for as long as you wear it.
The source of Gortash's watchers. If I could get over my disgust, I might be impressed.
I can feel it. So much infernal machinery and magic at work here. Gortash must have done some dark shit to get his hands on all these creepy contraptions.
Aren't you the intrepid little adventurer, digging and diving where you don't belong? Wrong. Your presence here is the only real threat to their survival. Dead, they're no use to me, so I keep them safe, after a fashion. I've prepared for this eventuality, and if you interfere, I will destroy the Iron Throne. Return to the docks, or the deaths of everyone inside will be on your conscience.
Your mind turns to the Gondian hostages, bound in fear, their futures hanging by a thread in Gortash's web.
That was a mistake. When the corpses start to wash up on the shore, remember, you could have prevented all of this.
Ravengard's alive? If barely.
My head. I can't.
Father, come! Mizora's here. We need to get moving.
Mizora. She's the one. The one who...
Hurry.
Wyll, my pet, I was hoping you'd bound along. A bargain's a bargain, and I've come to see it through. Mia Furia. Kneel for me.
What are you doing?
Exactly what you asked for. Now, stand back and enjoy the show.
Sorceress greets you upon exiting the submersible. Unlike the Iron Throne, you remain intact. It seems most of the hostages from the throne share your fate. Duke Ravengard approaches you, looking confused.
He's tadpoled, but under my protection now, just like you. His mind is his own again.
Father.
Wyll. Gods, it pains me to look at you. By Balduran's graces, why have the hells ordained you to save me?
Your tadpole resonates with Ravengard's. The exhausted Grand Duke is a flurry of emotion.
By every last hell, son, I my head.
Ravengard's head still aches so powerfully the pain seeps into you. The Absolute may be silenced, but the Duke's parasite still remains.
I know you have questions. Please, go to our camp. You'll be safe there. We'll talk soon enough.
Ravengard answers with silence. He and Wyll have much to discuss.
Father will be waiting in camp. It's about time we talked.
I'll get to your camp. We'll talk there.
That was amazing! Like one of them old hero stories. Thank you.
I failed. The heart of the gate is dead. We need to see my father. He should know what happened with Ansur. To camp. Father should know of Ansur's fate.
First you cleave my heart in twain, now you shatter it to pieces. My son, a monster. Twisted beyond recognition. To think my blood flows through those veins. Is this my fate? To be freed from Gortash's hell, only to be trapped in yours?
It isn't what you think. It never was.
You turned your back on me, on your city, to chase the she-devil and her power. She stinks up the place even now. It is exactly what I think. There is no wise use of the Hell's powers.
Father, please. There's something I must show you.
Ravengard's tadpole clenches as your memories and Wyll's flow into him.
My tears' wounds. I'm in your mind.
The Grand Duke sees Mizora and her infernal sisters. He sees the agony in Wyll's face as an impossible choice is set before him.
No. My son.
The past becomes present, and Wyll's thoughts are laid bare. Ravengard sees Wyll partnering with Mizora to defeat Tiamat's cultists before they could lay siege to Baldur's Gate, and he sees everything beyond. The Nautiloid journey, the perilous path to Moonrise, the astral prism, and the Emperor within.
Wyll.
Everything I did for Baldur's Gate. I did for you.
My son. You sold your soul to save Baldur's Gate, and I cast you out for it. You gave yourself to the Hell's eternal fires so I might walk free. By the gods. Can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. You wanted to protect the city. I only ever wanted the same.
You are a better man than most, and a better son than I deserve. I'll yet make amends, but my duty is first and foremost to the city and its people. There's something I must ask of you. Before I was captured, I was on a mission. Returning from Outer Isle, I discovered the plans of the Absolutists. I immediately realized the city couldn't defend itself against such an army. I didn't despair, because the city has a secret guardian, a worm that sleeps beneath. He can be called upon in times of great need. This is such a time. You've been trained in the ways of the great champions and proven to be one of them. The worm will answer your call. You must seek him out.
Do you mean Ansur? The worm is dead, Father. Where we might have once found a friend, we found only his bones, animated by an old grievance. But the heart of the gate still lives, in me, in my allies. In Ansur's defeat, I found my spirit renewed. Once I've vanquished the Absolute, I will walk in your footsteps and lead the city as a Grand Duke. I am Wyll Ravengard, son of Ulder.
My son. Together there is no army we cannot conquer, and no wrong we cannot right. Hail, Duke Wyll Ravengard! Together, Wyll and I will make Baldur's Gate the brightest gem aside the Sword Sea. The heart of the gate will prevail. Hell's Florrick. While the Absolute commanded my mind, I condemned her to death and confined her in Worm's Rock prison. She stood by me even as the Hell's fires lapped at my feet. You must free her. Tremendous news. She proves as loyal to you as she is to me. I couldn't bear it if she died by my command. May the Triad guide her steps. I was returning from Elturel. My traveling party stopped at an inn, Joaquin's Rest, to lay our heads. It wasn't the heat that woke me. It was the scent. Cultists had set fire to the place. I don't remember being taken. Just the smoke burning my throat before I fell. I awoke in Moonrise Towers, inside one of those damnable pods. The rest, well, the rest goes without saying. A complicated one. I went to greet Elturel's High Overseer, only for the Archdevil Zariel to drag the city into the Hells. I've been touched by Avernus, been a plaything for demons. A tale for other places, other days.
It's funny. As the Blade, I've faced untold brutes and beasts. Together, we've seen illithid horrors most souls could merely fathom. I lived at the mercy of fiends, a devil's plaything trying to right the coast's wrong. But I've only now come to see who my true enemy's been. I'd like to think not. The answer is much simpler than that. Time. Time is so goddamned greedy. It can never give, only take. It builds mountains and deserts only to tear them asunder. It fells armies. It conquers kings, queens, even gods. We blink and we're gone. And our hopes, our memories, our heart bonds are gone with us. Lucky for us, I found a way to stop time. If just for a moment. Come, let me show you. It is, I promise.
One little bite, and you could be mine forever. My dark consort. If you want it.
The Wilden Oak. Legend has it stood since the Age of Dawn. I used to Come here and climb it when my father's eye was turned elsewhere. Daydream of the stories it might tell if I listened close enough. The dragon lords sparking the skies above it, the moon elves first plucking the strings of the weave. Standing here, I feel like I can see into forever. My favorite in all of the coast, all of Faerun even. Not even the Sea of Stars could rival its magnificence, nor could it rival yours. My mother always said the wild and oak's acorns held just a touch of wishing magic. If that be so, then may my greatest wish come true tonight. I love you. Will you be mine today and tomorrow and reaching into eternity? It is. I swear I've lived 1,000 lives since I've known you. But I'm ready to live 1,000 more, if you can bear me. Gods, you've made me the happiest soul in all the realms.
Your skin flushes and your soul sings as you palm the acorn, wishing magic, affection, love. Whatever the cause, it's as real as the ground beneath you.
Get down here already. It's time we started our happily ever after. I'm here for you, always. My favorite subject. A few moonrises back, I thought the answer was complicated, but it's quite simple, really. You are my yesterday, my today, and my tomorrow. And one day, I might even call you consort to Grand Duke Wyll Ravengard of Baldur's Gate. My pride, my joy.
Grand Duke Wyll Ravengard. What a thrill. Imagine the statues they'll build, the songs that they'll sing. So, what's your first order of business, Sir Duke?
The Elder Brain is first on the list. Everything else will need to wait.
Yes. To kill the Absolute, to free the infected, to end the illithid grand design. Could there be a more heroic journey? But what about the next battle? And the next? How mighty will the stalwart blade be without warlock powers to help him? Tell me you haven't forgotten. Once the Absolute is no more, so is my aid. Well, perhaps I might stop by once a 10-day, see how the pup's getting along. A bit of infernal altruism, if you will. The thrill of the unknown. I can't wait to see what's in store for Baldur's Gate's newest Grand Duke.
Flowers are so overrated. They're bright, gaudy, and almost never make good poisons.
I used to be the scourge of the hells. Now flowers can make me cry.
Each their own, I suppose. Although I am right.
Amazing how the city can seem almost peaceful at times, knowing all that goes on out there.
All that goes on.
Consider the numbers. Someone out there must be having the worst day of their life. Robbed, evicted, widowed. Who knows? No wonder Szaar thrives with such misery.
If that's true, then so must be the opposite. There are people out there celebrating their lives' best moments.
Do you ever think we should have had another one?
A wedding to their betrothed, a new baby, a windfall, the taste of an exquisite pudding.
Minsk has felt Boo's heart is fluttering faster than usual. For our friend the blade is betrothed.
Ah, my thanks. Perhaps we might even marry, if fate wills it.
If you cannot find a bear to be the bearer of your ring, Boo would like you to know that he is available.
So, Wyll, you have your mind set on marriage.
Why not? If this adventure has taught me anything, it's that life is fragile, and we should seize joy when we can. You think I'm being rash?
Not at all. The world does not wait around for us. So take your moment while you may. Damn what anyone else thinks. So long as you serve a proper meal at the wedding. None of this finger-picking nonsense, yes?
I'm probably going to regret this, but Gale, if I'm to be wed, would you like to make a speech?
Oh, you've asked the right wizard. My oratory skills have left many a wedding guest weeping in their seat.
Promise it will last less than half an hour?
I can promise it will feel like less than half an hour.
I'm here for you, always. My favorite subject.
Seeing you happy is pretty wonderful, Wyll. Two of my real friends finding real happiness together. Beautiful.
Thank you, Karlach.
If you get married, I'm your celebrant. Got it?
As if I could ever refuse you.
It's hard to keep a good woman down, isn't it, Karlach?
I don't know. You managed it for a solid decade.
I never meant to harm you, dear. Merely to help you realize your vast potential.
You sent me to the hells. You let Zariel take my heart, as though any of it was yours to give away.
The greater good, Karlach. Something I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You feel no regret, do you? All right. How about fear, then?
Oh, you do quite misunderstand. I've already made a deal with your companion. We need each other.
Do we now?
I'm sorry you feel wronged by how things ended between us all those years ago. But now we must look to the future.
You make it sound like we were lovers. Or friends. But that wasn't it. I trusted you. I respected you. It was my job to protect you. And that's what I did. I was so young. I didn't recognize evil when I saw it. When you turned on me, I was too dumbstruck to realize what was happening. No way he'd hurt me, I thought.
You betrayed me for reasons I still don't quite understand. But I suppose evil has no real cause. It just is. Until it isn't.
You utter brat. You're going to burn this place down.
Good.
No, you have to stop her. Do it, now!
It's finished. It's done. I need to see him up close. I need to know he's dead.
There is no hell hot enough for a man like Gortash. He may be dead, but his tyranny still suffocates Balduran's grand city.
So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us. I don't feel like I've won. All I feel is tired. Is that it, then? Killed the bastard who ruined my life, and now I crawl into a corner and die? Am I fucking missing something? I'm beyond overwhelmed. I'm finished. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die. Don't say that. Say you found some way to fix me. That now Gortash is dead, I'll get my heart back. My heart. It was mine. And they took it. I'm going to be as dead as Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil. It isn't fair. I don't want it like this. I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to stay. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
The agony of knowing the end is near. I spent years swatting away my fears and doubts of my infernal fate, and I eventually made my peace. I had to. You will too, Karlach. I know it. Until then, I'm here every step of the way.
Hey, soldier. You're back. Old habits. Did I miss anything while I was off having a sulk? Nothing out of the ordinary then. You know, soldier, we're so fucked. The Dark Three are trying to consume the Sword Coast. We've still got tadpoles in our eyes, and I've got a ticking time bomb in my chest. I'm not sure anyone has ever been more fucked than this. And yet, we're fine. In this moment, we're fine. Here I am. There you are. Breathing, talking, even laughing if we want. Is it very precious to say that despite it all, I'm happy? No? I can't. I'd rather die here in Faerun, my home, than live in service to a devil. I wish I could do what you're asking. I do. But there are things worse than death. Living in the hells is one of them. I've done it long enough to know. This is it. This is all I have. This life, and all the moments I have left here. Speaking of which, there's something I wanted to ask you. Will you stay with me when it's time for me to go? I think I can do anything if you're there. Even die. Thank you. Now, enough tragedy, I'm not gone yet, and our schedule is packed with important heroics, isn't it? Plus, if I cry any more, I'm gonna run out of tears and start leaking motor oil. Thanks for everything, soldier. I'm extremely glad to be in this thing together.
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
I'm more than game. Let's do it.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. Glorious. Your bond is sweeter than nature's dew. I see you, know you, but do you know one another? Wyll, the courageous heart tormented by the inferno. Listen, think. What on his darkest day would make him smile?
Indeed. You are a source of light among shadows. Still are, for that matter.
Your bond beats in pleasure. It is an honor to behold. I cannot live this life without others. Others to guide us, to aspire to. Who does the blade most admire?
Indeed. We've not always seen eye to eye, but his every thought, every act was in service to his people. Among men, there is none greater.
Our touch has been that of sunlight, but now we must look beyond, to the uncertain, to the future. Life is a difficult and tumultuous thing. With every smile, a tear often follows. What is Wyll's greatest regret?
He gave me no choice. But it's true. I often wonder, what if I'd said the right words, made the right promises? Maybe I'd have been with him on the journey from Elturel. Maybe there'd be no absolute, no infections, no this. You know me. You understand me. And for that, I'm forever grateful.
I press my finger to your bond and find a shield, impenetrable. It is beautiful. Your love is one few have. Cherish it. Go in peace, seedlings. And know that you made one whose heart was long quiet, beat with love anew.
I'm here for you, always.